My
Yes, yeah.
takeaways from the previous session of Tuesday with Pinaki. We in that we just what we did, what you did. We from the participants, you were asking about the definition of the success and failure. What we feel. So each and every participant has shared, and after that, you made us to understand that success means be yourself. And in the conversation, I must not use failure. Somewhere it's not a so good word, it's not empowering word. So instead of failure, what I can do, I can use feedback. And as we have seen the children, they never use means whatever they do, just they do with the enthusiasm. I have never seen any children having the setback, or they say that I am tired, I will not. As I am a teacher, so I used to take UKG children for the games. I have seen whenever I go, in whichever period I go, they are having full energy. They jump from here and there, run from here and there. They just laugh and mock each other. They don't feel sad and all. I have not seen, unless and until they have having some feverish, or having cold and cough. The rest of the days I have seen playing, running, jumping, going here and there with lots of energy. So just I was just recalling that moment. Yes, what I felt, that children don't have these words in their dictionary, so they always feel having so much energy. And as a teacher, I evaluate the copies also. And during my childhood also, there was two section of fail and pass. Nowadays there are different section. We fill the remarks according to the marks. So I'm trying to implement what you are saying, that if a child is able to bring 20 marks also, 30 marks also, yeah, passing marks also, if they have done something, must because of that they have got. So what I can do, instead of telling that you are a failure, you have not passed this exam and all that, I can just make them sure that whatever they have got, how they have got, by asking the relevant question, I can just push them, I can uplift them. If you can bring 20 marks, you can just replicate what you applied for getting 20 marks and all that. In my day to day life, also, if I have got small success on my any day to day task, I can replicate that, I can duplicate that. So all these major learnings I have from the previous session with Tuesday with Pinaki.
Wow, this is amazing. This is actually amazing that you are taking it to the children. You know,
Yes, yes, Pinaki.
I just want to say thank you for that. You know,
It means a lot for me also for sharing. Wonderful. Earlier,
and
no was there to tell me also how to handle the kids during the exam, and what to say, how to empower them. So I'm also learning, and I'm feeling that this is the best learning I can take to the children and to my colleagues also, while doing the correction, the copy, and uplifting them. Because for children, I think they value us a lot, even more than their parents. Whatever my ma'am has said or sir has said, that is to the next level. I will listen to them. You are not correct. If they want to make them understand, also parents, they just give more respect to the teacher words. So it's my more responsibility that I must take care of the sentiments of my children.
wonderful, proud of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. It's just because of you, Finaki, I got this learning. Always I am thinking how to ask the relevant question.
It's all because of you,
Not
Rajeshwar.
to
You know,
advise anyone, just yeah,
absolutely,
just to
absolutely,
see, take them to their resources.
absolutely, absolutely. And I don't know how much it is because of me, but definitely it is because of you, Rajeshwar. You know, in one of my sessions, or in many of my sessions, I often say that, see, who is your best teacher, best trainer, best coach, and best mentor? It is you. You know, you are taking
Yes,
information
yes,
from me, but whatever you are learning is
yes,
you are teaching yourself. So unless you
yes.
teach, train, coach, or mentor yourself on something, it is not possible for you to become that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you have said, yeah.
And that is true. That is 100% true, and it is applicable to the children also. The same students whom you are mentoring, whatever they choose to teach themselves, only they can teach themselves. Whatever
Yes.
you choose to teach yourself, only that you can teach yourself. Rest is all just information coming to you. That's it.
Hmm.
Okay. So you take this as a probably as the only truth as far as education is concerned, that you are your best teacher, you are your best trainer, you are your best coach, you are your best mentor. Nobody else on this earth.
Hmm.
Okay. They may be
Yes.
great in their own space. They are sharing whatever they are sharing. What you choose to share with yourself, that matters. It's not what I am sharing with you. It's what you choose to share with yourself that matters. It's not what I am teaching, I am training, I am coaching, or I am mentoring. It really doesn't matter. What matters is what one thing you choose from that conversation and you applied on yourself. That matters. Hats off to you, my dear. Thank you so much. You are making me proud that yes, you're taking it to the next generation or probably third generation. So by the time they become the citizens, senior citizens, senior means like adult citizens of this country, they are far more prepared to face the world than they could actually be otherwise. And that's why I'm thanking you. Great, great. Yeah. So how is it for you, Ramesh, Nikhil? That what you are getting from these Tuesdays with Life Coach Pinaki sessions? How
Well,
is it enriching your life?
should I go now or somebody else?
Yeah, yeah. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Okay. Well, namaste, everybody. In my case, I would say my life is definitely progressing. Things are looking up. At the moment, as I mentioned, the house construction, we're constructing a house, and that is also progressing. Um, and so far, we've been able to arrange for all the funds. So we're hoping that it'll continue to be that way right till the end. Not we're hoping, I'm affirming that. In fact, how your Tuesdays with Pinaki sessions have impacted me is that it has made me more rigorous with myself. I think the way I'm relating to myself as a soul, as a in my inner world, the consciousness that connects with the higher self, that part is being impacted, especially when I'm in the session, because you are a person who not only inspires but who calls us to account in a manner of speaking to be the best version of ourselves. So that is how it has impacted me these Tuesdays. Yeah,
Wow.
and for which I'm very thankful, Pinaki ji.
Thank you so much. Thankful, be thankful to yourself first. Like you took that time out for yourself to be here, to uplift yourself, to transform yourself. So the first thank goes to you. Okay. I would recommend each of you to treat this particular session that if you make up your mind to join this session every Tuesday, you join it with this thought in your mind that it is Tuesdays with Life Coach Self, whatever your name is. It's like Tuesdays with Life Coach Ramesh, because what you choose to teach yourself, to coach yourself on your journey, on your life, that matters. So this session is fundamentally not about Pinaki, Life Coach Pinaki. It's all about Life Coach you, who is sitting on the chair where you're sitting right now. Okay. So you celebrate these 35, 45 minutes that we share with each other in this wonderful session. It's all about you discover that what do you see possible for yourself now with all the new awareness which is coming during our conversation. That is the coaching part. You become a masterpiece in coaching yourself. And once you do that, you start seeing the results. You can take it to the next level also to people who matter to you most around you. All right. Thank you so much. Wonderful, wonderful. Good to see you, Nikhil. Good to see you, Rupali. Rupali probably here for the first time. Milind, wow, long time. Can we have a quick photo shoot before we get into the session? Quickly, within a minute. Everyone on camera, look at the camera. Okay, look at the camera. Keep your eyes wide open. Make sure they don't blink. And we'll count 1, 2, 3 together. We'll freeze at 3 for a few seconds, and I will take the screenshot. Right? There we go. Yes, Rupali, jaldi se aa jao. Quickly. Ready? Whatever. She's probably facing some network challenges. All right, let's finish it right now. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Absolutely awesome. Okay. So where is my Tuesday group? And cool. See, what I'm going to share tonight is something very interesting, and I have already discussed this with some of you over the last few days in during different intervals, different conversations. What we are going to do is, I have a question for each of you who haven't gone through this conversation with me. The question is that what is comfort zone for you, and what is uh, your thought about that? Like we hear these words, like we hear these statements from all these different authors, writers, great orators, speakers. They say that come out of your comfort zone if you really want to achieve something big in your life. So what do you mean by that? What is that comfort zone for you? Quickly, within a minute, because we
I
have to
think
move on.
a comfort zone is a zone where I'm comfortable, which means that I don't have to put in any extra effort. I'm cruising along. Whatever I'm familiar with, I'm staying with that, and probably as it is for most others, even for myself, there's a hesitation to move out of the comfort zone because there's a familiarity. So you know what's going to come, whether it is good or bad, and you're conditioned yourself to deal with it. So without any extra effort on your part, you with the minimum effort you're able to deal with the situation. But many times comfort zone does not give you the growth and the boost that you seek in life. Maybe the bridge between what you have and what you wish to have may not be within your comfort zone, which means then you have to move out of it.
Okay, so that is about me. What about you?
Sorry, which means that I have to move out of it. And definitely in my case, where I am right now and where I wish to be is not in the same space. So I have to make sure that I step out of my comfort zone and really kind of reach for the stars. I believe I can do it, and I'm in the process of equipping myself accordingly and also thinking out of the box. Yeah.
Good, beautiful. Yeah, who would like to share next on this? That what is according to you comfort zone? Yeah, Richa, please go ahead.
So based on my limited experience in the past few, especially the past couple of years, what I have realized is that the comfort zone is a zone where I choose to stay until I get uncomfortable with it. That's it.
All right, good, beautiful. Yeah, what about it, Nikhil, for you?
Yeah, every time, every space is comfort zone for me. Even after only that point where conjunction happens, sandhikal. Other than that, even after a breakthrough, it is a comfort zone.
Okay, wow, that's a wonderful way of looking at it.
Because yeah, it has uh, after breakthrough is it becomes my normal, and it is comfort zone.
Absolutely. Very good thought, very good imprint. We are putting it together. Yes, yeah, Milind, what is it for you, comfort zone?
Comfort zone for me, Pinaki, is being comfortable in the area. Okay. And out of the area is a fear of unknown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that zone in which I'm comfortable with my life, with everything. Okay. But when we say outside, it is spatially unknown, fear of unknown. So no stepping out of that. So yeah, so I normally define comfort zone for that.
Okay. So whatever you want to achieve in your life, do you want to stay in a comfort zone? Or you want to stay in an
No, is always whatever I want to achieve is always in that unknown. So I know the success is beyond that comfort zone.
So whatever you want to achieve, whatever area, in whatever way you want to achieve success in your life.
Yeah.
You think you want to stay in a comfort zone or in an uncomfortable zone?
Need to go into that uncomfortable zone. Yes.
Uncomfortable
Need to
zone.
challenge. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So comfort zone is not going to give you anything. That's what you want to say?
No. Comfort zone is in yes, means yeah, I strive for it in so many years to get up to here. Okay. But I'm saying in future is not, I'm not going to get from here. Okay. Yeah. So need to go beyond that, definitely. Yeah. To get something of that. Yeah.
Okay. Good thoughts. Good thought. Getting up at 5 o'clock is a comfort zone for you or not?
Absolutely no. I get up 3:30, 3:45.
Okay. So getting up at that time is a comfortable zone for you or not?
Always comfortable.
Always comfortable. Was it comfortable at some point of time, or you just made it comfortable for you?
I made it comfortable.
Okay.
I made it comfortable. Yeah.
It was not like that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You discovered that yes, if I get up at 3 o'clock, works. It can work wonderful. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah. So see, there are many areas where when we look at it, we discover that I am maintaining myself in a comfort zone, and if I want to achieve something big in my life, I really need to come out of it. It can be in terms of money, it can be in terms of investment, it can be in terms of relationship, it can be in terms of taking like stepping stones towards achieving something in my life.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Playing a game or writing a book, anything. Yeah. So what the biggest challenge that most of us face is coming out of that comfort zone.
Yeah.
And because that appears to be a discomfort zone for us. कि उसको अगर हमें कुछ हट के करना तो it is something which is going to create a discomfort zone for me. Is it something like that for any of you or for all of you?
Yes, that's true.
Now, let me give a new thought to this and listen to this whole conversation from a complete open mind. Okay. See, whatever area you want to become successful. For example, let us take one simple example. Say, for example, say you want to work on an activity for say 60 minutes without any distraction. Okay, that I want to ensure there is no distraction when I going to work on this for next 1 hour. During those 1 hour, what is it for you? It's a comfort zone or discomfort zone? Did you ever discover that you could comfortably work for 1 hour without any distractions on something which really mattered to you?
No, I think I was able to focus. If it mattered to me, I was comfortable in that focus time.
Okay.
That particular point, Pinaki, when like say that work is auditing a book, okay, an account book. So that particular point when I pick that book up and start auditing, that particular time shall be before that it would be comfort zone, after that it would be comfort zone. That particular point shall not be comfort zone for me.
Okay.
Because when I started doing that thing for an hour, I would be doing it comfortably.
Okay. So see, the whole objective, like when we read these books, when we attend some of these webinars, seminars, or these YouTube videos, they all talk about that you come out of your comfort zone. So whatever zone you have created for yourself, because of which you are not able to do certain things in your life, like most of them are being an outcome of your limiting beliefs that I cannot do this, or since I have never done this in the past, so I can't do it either in the future. Notice carefully what you are actually doing, what you are actually looking forward to. See, whenever you are on a mission and you want to ensure that you work on that particular thing over a certain period of time, completely distraction free, you are basically looking forward to create a comfort zone for you to work on that project without any disturbance. Any doubt? Anybody? If you have any doubt, abhi pooch lo.
Pinaki, when you say disturbances, it is internal as well as external.
Absolutely.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, absolutely.
Most of the time, internal disturbances are caused by external stimuli.
Yeah.
And incidentally, all disturbances are internal only. They have nothing to do with external. External things are only stimulus. Something happened, and that you create a meaning out of it. Now, this machine, which is a meaning making machine, it eventually converts into a misery manufacturing machine, and it creates misery.
Yeah.
And that creates the distraction. That मेरे साथ ही ऐसा क्यों होता है, अभी इसको क्यों बजना था, अभी इसका फोन क्यों आना था, अभी उसको दरवाजे में खटखट क्यों करना था, अभी इस कुरियर बंदे
Exactly.
So the whole intention is to create a comfort zone so that you can work on that project without any discomfort. So
Pinaki, yeah, carry on.
yeah, so the whole intention is whenever you take up some important activity, the whole intention is to ensure that there is no disturbance around me, so that I can fully concentrate on this activity for a given period of time and get it done. Now, what happens when you start working on coming out of these comfort zones? Comfort zone can be getting up early in the morning. Comfort zone can be not taking a risk. Comfort zone can be blaming others for my failures. Comfort zone can be not talking to people, not in communication, maintaining silence. Those are all comfort zones. Okay, and all these trainings that we are having, they all talk about come out of your comfort zone. What happens when you give it a shot and it doesn't work after some time? Initially, it may work for a few days, and then you discover it's not working. You know why it doesn't work? In NLP, we have some concept called whatever actions you are taking, it has to have something to go forward. It has to go forward, go towards rather than away from. You cannot achieve something which you don't want. Just think about this. You say, I don't want to talk to you. But when you are saying, I don't want to talk to you, you are doing something that at that time, right? You may not be talking to that person, but you're doing something. I don't want to watch television, for example. But when you are doing that, actually you are doing something else. And if you do not know what you are doing something else, then you are sitting blank. You're wondering what to do now. So you cannot achieve something which you don't want. And that's why in neuro-linguistic programming, it is very categorically mentioned that always focus on what you want. When you say, I don't want this, you cannot achieve it. You cannot achieve something you don't want. For example, like Milind, you are drinking coffee right now. So you cannot achieve that I don't want to drink coffee right now. What you can achieve is whatever you're doing by not drinking coffee at that point of time. That is what you can achieve. So if you have been asked that why don't you want to drink coffee, then you will say, because I want to pay my attention here.
Yep.
You're getting my point. So The whole game of coming out of that comfort zone, it doesn't work after some time because your brain is confused. What do I do now? Once I am out of this comfort zone, what do I do now? Because this instrument always wants to stay in a comfort zone. That's why you need to create a new comfort zone for this instrument. उसको बोलो कि फ्रॉम दैट अनडिजायर्ड कंफर्ट जोन से तुम डिजायर्ड कंफर्ट जोन में आ जाओ. मैं तुम्हें कंफर्ट ही रहने के लिए कह रहा हूं. आई एम टेलिंग यू टू स्टे इन द कंफर्ट जोन. And this comfort zone is my desired comfort zone because this is connected with my desires. So the comfort zone which I am into is my undesired comfort zone. I cannot achieve anything staying in that comfort zone. But when I move into that desired comfort zone is connected with the desires that I want to fulfill in my life. You remember Think and Grow Rich? The first chapter is on desire. Why? Because unless you know where you are going, you are standing still there. You know, you are standing on a road and you are asking a guy, okay, is this road going to Agra? So that guy said, okay, since this road was constructed, it is going to Agra. I don't know whether it is going to anywhere else or not. Now, standing on that road, if you think about going to Delhi, you have to move in the other direction, right? So when you say I don't want to go to Agra, what you are actually telling yourself? Either you are telling, okay, I will just stay here for right now. Or I don't want to go to Agra means I want to do something else. As long as that something else is not in front of you, you are in a confused zone. So what you and I need to do is to focus on which comfort zone I want to stay, such that I am moving towards my desired goal. I could take actions to fulfill my desires, fulfill the outcome that I'm looking forward to achieve. Are you getting my point? Anyway, I'm looking for a comfort zone, but this comfort zone is associated with my desires. My clarity. If you want me to get up at, like you are telling your conscious mind or subconscious mind with the conscious thought that if you want me to get up at 5 o'clock, what will I do after that? मैं क्यों उठ जाऊं भाई 5 बजे? मुझे उठने की आदत ही नहीं है. But imagine if you want to travel, if you want to catch a flight at 6 o'clock and you have to be at the airport at 4 o'clock, you will even get up at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock anyway. Because you know that if I don't get up at 2 o'clock, I will be in a discomfort zone. So it is better to come out of that comfort zone and get into this comfort zone so that I feel comfortable while traveling towards airport and catch the flight. Maybe you are going on a vacation. So probably you're supposed to get at 4 o'clock on that particular morning. And you got up at 4:10. Now what is happening? You are again getting into the discomfort zone. That, oh God, now I'm 10 minutes late. And that is impacting a whole set of actions which you're supposed to take before you leave for the airport. Now, what is the comfort zone there? Let me get up at 10 minutes before 4 o'clock. How about that? It will be a little difficult for me. But if I get up at 10 minutes to 4, I will be in the comfort zone which I am desiring for myself. That is my desired comfort zone. The other one is my undesired comfort zone. As long as I am staying in my undesired comfort zone, I am not going to achieve anything in my life. However, to achieve the desired results, to achieve the desired outcome, I need to be in that comfort zone so that मैं शांति से अपना काम कर पाऊं. I get things work done at the time when it is supposed to be done, and I move ahead. Making sense? So, with this new awareness, what do you see possible for yourself now?
For me, Pinaki, this is wonderful, and leaving toxication completely is possible for me without means tobacco. I chew tobacco and parag.
I don't know how many of you know about the story how I quit smoking. So, if you haven't heard about that story, let me share it with you. So,
Please, please.
this happened almost about 20 years ago, and I was at that time I used to smoke almost 20 cigarettes a day. So I was in the field of journalism, and we have this habit of smoking and drinking. Particularly, Bengalis have it too much smoking as what who are into this kind of world. Literature world में लोग smoke करते हैं. अपने वहाँ पे ये ऐसे ही चलता है. So all these great writers, great authors, journalists, they smoke. So 20 cigarettes I used to smoke at that time, and so I've just come out of that journalism career during those times, but yet I was into that same uh, practice, same habit. So I went to meet a friend, and we were smoking outside the office in a balcony. तो बस हमने सिगरेट जलाई थी, हम लोग बात कर रहे थे, and I just turned back for whatever reason, and I saw there's a poster on the door. The door was closed, and there was a poster on the door, and that poster has a picture of a cigarette, and there's a guy who's smoking it. तो उसका आधा face ऐसे दिख रहा था like this, and he's smoking the cigarette. And there's a beautiful quote written below it. It said, that was a definition of a cigarette. It said that it's tobacco rolled in a piece of paper with fire at one end and an idiot at the other.
I've seen this.
Yeah. So the moment I saw that, that was the last time I smoked a cigarette. I didn't have any withdrawal symptoms, nothing else.
Wow.
Now imagine a person who is smoking 20 cigarettes, उसके लिए comfort zone क्या है? Smoking that cigarette. If I smoke, I'll feel better. Whatever it is, like smoking करना है भाई, 20 cigarette दिन का पी रहा हूँ तो मतलब आप मान लो almost every 20 minutes, half an hour, I am going out and smoking cigarette. Simple हिसाब लगा लो. Now I have a choice. The other comfort zone is, if I don't smoke, क्या क्या outcome हो सकता है? What do I see possible for myself? First thing I see possible for myself was very amazing. You know, I did a quick calculation immediately that if I am taking at least 5 minutes to smoke a cigarette, at least 5 minutes, so 5 into 20 is a big number. It's 100 minutes. Add to it coming out and going back to the seat. Some more minutes over there. Plus getting back into the work. Some more minutes are there. So if it is one cigarette a day, one cigarette, I'm smoking one cigarette, उसके साथ कम से कम 10 मिनट associated है. 20 cigarettes means 20 into 10, that is 200 minutes of unproductive hours. Simple calculation. मतलब मैंने उस सिगरेट को जब पाँव के नीचे से कुचला ना, I was talking to my friend that bloody I just discovered that I have 200 minutes with me, which I am simply wasting. My productive hours. उस टाइम पे मैं सो नहीं रहा हूँ, मैं जगा हुआ हूँ. Just for bloody this small 10 centimeter stick. And imagine what I created for myself, 200 minutes of productive hours. Now, which is a desired comfort zone? The 200 minutes of productive hours or smoking 10, 20 cigarettes a day. Focus in this, that whatever you want to achieve in your life, उसके लिए कितना concentration आपको चाहिए, कितना comfort zone आपको चाहिए. Demark that comfort zone of in minutes, in hours, and work out all possibilities to ensure that you create that for yourself. You know, all these books that we are reading, Pomodoro Effect and this Robin Sharma's 5 a.m. Club, where he's talking about 60 minutes work, 10 minutes break. Pomodoro is 20, 25 minutes work, 5-minute break. Why they're talking about all these things? It has been discovered that on an average, human minds can concentrate only for 20 minutes. So that's why this Pomodoro thing, that you work 20 minutes, take a break for 5 minutes, work for again 20 minutes, take a break for 5 minutes. Now, if you're in a comfort zone towards whatever you're working, I'm telling you, the best thing that you create for yourself is you practice art of productive meditation. Listen to this statement very carefully. This phrase, productive meditation. I'm not talking about simple meditation or productive hours. I'm giving you a new way of looking at time. And I'm talking about time with complete mindfulness. This is called productive meditation. Productive meditation. You are fully active. You are on the job. It's not like I'm meditation this way. You are meditating in your job because you are in a complete comfort zone to meditate and work at the same time. And if you can master this skill, I'm telling you, 1 घंटा बहुत छोटा time होगा. Probably you can work for 2 hours without any disturbance. And you don't even notice that at what level of productivity you can increase for yourself. And whatever I'm sharing with you, I am practicing it for a long time, at least for last 2 to 3 years. So these Tuesdays with Life Coach Pinaki is all about sharing from my own experiences. And in NLP, the last belief of excellence says that if someone can do it, anyone can do it. And the corollary is, if I have done it in the past, I can do it again. And our great mentors, Dr. Meros Naderia and Pawan Bhattar, they have taught us, which I consider as the 19th belief of excellence, the 19th presupposition of NLP. Practice makes a man automatic. You start practicing creating comfort zones for you. Forget about coming out of the comfort zone. You put all your attention to create comfort zone for yourself. Coming out of this comfort zone will be an outcome of your effort. You don't need to work hard to come out of this comfort zone or put reasons to come out of this comfort zone. You don't need them. And I'm telling you, you can do it. Just give it a shot. कुछ दिन करके देखो. Few days. I'm not telling you to do it for the rest of your lifetime. Just do it for a few days. 1-2 दिन के लिए कर लो. चलो पिनाकी बोल रहे तो कर देते, करके देखते. अगर बात बनती है तो कंटिन्यू करेंगे, नहीं बनती है तो कौन सी बड़ी बात है. All right. So coming back to my favorite question, with this new awareness, what do you see possible for yourself now? Some quick sharings before we close the session.
I got a new perspective of comfort zone. Earlier, I used to think that breaking the comfort zone is essential for my growth. Now, maintaining or cultivating new comfort zone for my desires is really a wonderful idea I'm taking from here. Thank you, Pinaki.
Right.
Yeah, Pinaki, for me, yes, clarity of this desired comfort zone, the new things which I learned is awesome. Actually, I wanted to ask you the question, why I stick to comfort zone, but you actually, before me asking the question, you already answered. Instead of spending my energy into why, better to focus on getting into this desired comfort zone. And you answer that very well. And I really love the word productive meditation. Yes, I can relate to that, this thing. And yeah, why not just practice and do it? Yeah. So it is a practical application of Pomodoro and all that. That book do not explain, but you did explain very well. So yes, it is a productive meditation. And you only now just explain with my coffee mug that any particular time you are anyway doing only one thing at a time, you are not doing two three things, then why not do the productive meditation? And you explain very beautifully using cigarette metaphor. Yes, yeah, so which particular end you want to be, whether on fire end or idiot end, yes, that is our personal decision. So that is enough for me to think about this new paradigm shift. Yeah, saying understanding about clarity and desired comfort zone. Thank you for that one. Awesome.
Yeah, go ahead, Richa, go ahead.
Um, So I quickly wanted to share some of my experiences because unknowingly I have been practicing few of the things that you mentioned, Pinaki. I used actually Rahul. I think his name is Rahul Garg, right? Who does the focus sessions in India time. So I can't attend that because it's in the afternoon India time, and I used the recording of it. Couple of weeks back, and so of course it has the 25-minute and the 5-minute break, and two times, right? And since it was a recording, I had the opportunity to pause it, right, if they were getting into discussion. So I found myself actually going beyond the 20 minutes for the first iteration itself, because I was so involved in what I was trying to do. And I think it, like, the word that came into my mind was like, work is so meditative. And now I have this new awareness that you have brought in. It's what I was experiencing was productive meditation, and I've believed in this because when you do when you are in that kind of space, right, instead of it taking energy away from you, it actually gives you energy, and you are able to be, you continue to stay productive beyond work, beyond all of those dimensions that you are typically, जिनसे आप जूझ रहे हो daily basis पे, उससे भी beyond. And I can vouch for this. So I, like, मैं भी अभी fairly new हूँ इसमें, but I can definitely vouch for this कि 2 hours, and उस दिन वही वो एक बार मैंने वो ये किया, and उसके बाद what I did was I just played, because I have this habit. My husband had I was inspired by my husband. I play some of that gaming music, Skyrim का background music बहुत calming होता है and बहुत focus oriented होता है. So I just play that ambient music and I work. So I just got into that space. Sometimes एक वो hesitation होता है, but just that focus group intention that Rahul's video gave me, it made me want to go into that space. And which brings me into the main crux of what you were sharing today. Again, मुझे ये words नहीं पता थे, but this is a very new learning, and I think I'll be extra aware about this, about moving from undesired comfort zone to desired comfort zone. Because in the past couple of years, I found myself, because again, so much dialogue around step out of your comfort zone, you are hampering yourself, you are not tapping into your potential. And I come from a background where I always did a lot. I actually had to slow down because I was an overachiever because of my conditionings and upbringings. So I was trying to do the opposite, to step back and really recalibrate. Okay, what are the things I really need to do? And I also saw myself, my brain thinking, or my mind thinking, that I am getting into a comfort zone that is not good for me. but I was questioning myself, like, is it really bad to be comfortable in doing some work if I'm still productive? So I literally asked myself this question a couple of years ago. And the answer I wasn't getting, like I did ask others, but I didn't get the clear answers. So I knew that I have to ask myself. And it's amazing, how universe provides what you are seeking. And I figured out my own way. And that's why when you initially asked, my answer was, it's for me, comfort zone is until I am comfortable in it. So maybe, it was with the idea that, yeah, because I think my definition of desired comfort zone is also evolving. It keeps changing based on what I'm doing. So yeah, those are few of the outsides, inspired by the word that you keep sharing, Pinaki. That's all I wanted to share. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. See, actually, if you notice carefully, you have already been that way in different times of your life when there was a need. It's just getting into those zones, discover that what you were actually doing, and then just bring it in real time now. And once you start discovering it, once you start practicing it, you be that way eventually. But this productive meditation is something very powerful. It's a supreme form of, or I would say ultimate form of mindfulness. uh, it's actually amazing, like, you can practice it and you will discover it on your own. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, Ramesh, let's take your share and then close the session. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is a very nice new perspective to comfort zone. I mean, because normally when we talk when in self-help programs and all this new age systems, when we talk about comfort zones, we're talking about a zone which most people want to move out of. But yes, it's true that one can't always be out of the comfort zone. It becomes a bit too much if you're always uncomfortable and on the edge. And we need to also kind of come to a space where we are balanced. It's like change is the only constant. So you keep coming and going in and out of it. And productive meditation, I kind of lost you a little bit over there. I got disconnected and reconnected, so I didn't get the full import of what that was. But whatever we discussed today, what I've got was that how to grow, and as I just mentioned now, that change is the only constant. So as you keep growing, as you keep stepping out of the current comfort zone, and you kind of you know push yourself or step out of it, and then you create a new comfort zone because that becomes familiar. So this cycle is something that I can regulate. And productive meditation, to what how it occurred to me was that it gives you the result, and puts you into a new comfort zone. That is what I got.
Very good, very good. Like you just took the words from my mouth. So once you're into that productive state of mind, you will always remain in that comfort zone, because you know that when you be in that state of mind, it is always productive for you. And results, numbers speak. And when you focus on the numbers, you know what I'm talking about. Numbers हमेशा सच बोलता है. So always focus on numbers and you will see amazing things are happening.
Something that's quantifiable, in short.
Absolutely, absolutely. It is quantifiable and it works like that. So मैंने इतना काम किया है ना, आप ना automatically will in that comfort zone. That comes, इतना तो मैंने किया है. At least this much I have done. It is being done. It is being ticked off. It crossed on the list. To-do list. It's gone. And that also adds to another C, and that C is confidence. That yes, I can do it.
Yes. There is a certain equipoise in confidence.
इसका सिर्फ दो ही चीज चाहिए यार, कॉन्फिडेंस चाहिए और कंफर्ट चाहिए. तुम ये दोनों चीज इसको किसी तरीके से दे दो, वो तुम्हें सारा काम करके देगा जो तुम उससे करवाना चाहते हो. This only needs, you're looking for two rewards. One is confidence, second one is comfort. You give these two rewards to this instrument, it will do whatever you want it to do. All right. Thank you so much for this wonderful session, for this wonderful listening, for being with me, for allowing me to take these sessions and being a part of these sessions and helping me to achieve my own dreams. I feel comfortable when at least one person is there in the session. So that makes a hell lot of difference from me. Thank you so much for making this difference in my life. And I wish I could also adding value to your time, to your commitment for being here with me. All
Thank
right.
you actually for making a difference in our lives.
Yes, thank you so much, Pinaki, and everyone for your wonderful shares.
Yes.
And
All right.
Pinaki, I did use because I noticed that you have the AI companion. I have come into this comfort zone of taking notes with AI. So I'll send you. I'll just put it in some blank slides, and if you find it useful, you can
You can
share.
put in the group also. You can put it in the same group.
Okay.
Tuesday wala group mein dalo na. It's open to everybody. So I
Okay.
don't
Okay.
keep admin rights there. So everybody can write
Okay.
messages over
No,
there.
that
Yeah,
is
no, yeah. I just didn't
no.
want to say, step like overstep because I'm not very active on that group, right? So I wasn't aware of so I wanted to check with you. But yeah, I will put it there, the summary.
Go ahead.
No, that is the beauty of Pinaki. Initially, I also was hesitant to put anything on this thing, but then he gave complete freedom. Do whatever you want to do with the content, but yeah, you always allow that, and definitely we keep on adding, and it is so useful for complete group. And Pinaki also allows that. That is a great virtue, Pinaki, you have. You've seen the meditation I converted from your voice, so it is my
Wow,
everyday this
like
thing.
mesmerizing. Awesome.
Yeah, so in that way, if something shares something, it is just to keep on adding the beauty, and that is what we shared last time. It is the group this thing. You also mentioned that line, saying that it is not just you, it is all around you, so uplift all others. So that is the
Absolutely.
effort. If I'm listening to that every day, that meditation, which definitely I will do, continue this thing. But very first thing is, Pinaki, is you allow that content to flourish, and giving that rights to other person. That is not something nowadays we found in this. Everyone has their copyright and everything, which actually put you off, but you give that creative freedom, which I really enjoy. That's why you will start seeing my comments on your youtube this thing, because it is always give you that challenge to think about whatever we are discussing, and keep on adding. So please do share your comments. It is always give me the chance to come up with more creative way to express exactly the same thought. But awesome,
Thank
Pinaki.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you
thank
for
you,
that.
thank
Yeah, it's open to all of you. You just
you.
don't
Awesome, yeah,
worry. Worry करने का है ही नहीं. दिल
yeah,
खोल के मैसेज डालो यार.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Pinaki, Debbie, sorry I
Yeah.
joined a little late. Just one question. You
Yes,
just
please.
what you just said that you give two things to this thing. Can you give a short and a very small example and explain as to how we can do that?
Do what?
Give the two C's to our gray matter.
Confidence and comfort.
Comfort, yes, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but how do we do that? By self-talk?
Okay, I would strongly recommend you to listen to the session. Because आज मैंने थोड़ा सा लंबा ही बोला, तो उसको सुनना जरूरी है. So listen to
Can
the
you give
session
one
and then you can have
small
a one-on-one
example?
with me. Or what you can do on Thursday, I take this session face to face with life coach Pinaki. So face to face, you can put up this question. You can always put up this question. Same time, Thursday, 8 o'clock.
Okay,
Okay.
Awesome.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have that
Thank
freedom.
you. Fine. And how soon will you'll be posting the recording of this session now, right? Shortly?
I'll definitely post it before going to bed tonight.
Okay. Fine.
आज की खत्म करके छोड़ूंगा. So you don't need to wait for that. I'll see that the moment the recordings are available, I'll just put it right up. I actually have a session from 9:15. So if the recordings are available before that, I'll just put it there. जैसे आज दोपहर का सेशन मैंने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ही डाला था.
So you've explained therein as to how we can provide
Yes.
the two C's to the
Yes,
brain.
yes.
Thank you.
I have explained it in my own way, my own perceptions. But you'll love it. I promise you.
Looking forward. Thanks.
Bye, Debbie. Bye, everyone. Bye,
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
God bless all.